Hello and welcome back to Locator Gaming. I'm continuing on with my Kingdom Death Monster campaign. So I have a lot of resources to spend. We just fought the level 2 White Lion. One note that I did get on the last one is that I forgot to draw a basic resource from the Lion Cub event. So I'm going to do that. And it's not a White Lion resource, it's a basic resource. So I'll shuffle this up and I'll take this one. Love Juice. All right. And I do have a Love Juice. Let's see. Are there 2 Love Juices? I want to get the stuff out that I have in storage. So I had another Love Juice, a skull, and a hide, I think. By the way, this sheet is kind of cool. I got it from one of the files on BGG. It has like all the different kinds of resources. So instead of writing out the names and stuff on the normal sheet and continually like erasing it or whatever, just put the number of those things that you have. 1 skull, 1 monster hide, 1 love juice is what I had in storage. So I didn't get those out before I did that draw because they're technically in the deck, and they would have, changed the composition of the deck on what I could have drawn out. Ooh, something perfect would have been nice too. There's only 1 love juice. Thought there was more than 1 love juice. I guess not. So I have an extra love. I already got it out. Okay. So I've turned sideways kind of the stuff that I have in storage because I got the Screaming Antelope stuff out also. Okay, Survivor's Return. I've kind of rearranged some stuff on the side here. Not that you guys really care or can see it, but it helps me get closer to the table without like knocking these my characters off the table. So I kind of moved some stuff. I've got 2 characters off to the side and a couple other ones off to the side over here, which leaves this middle open for me to reach for some more stuff. Okay, so we got to update the timeline, which entails drawing a random settlement event. So we're going into Lantern Year 7, and we also have to do Phoenix Feather before we do anything else. All right, so that is shuffled. Let's see the red die. What does this look like on this camera? It looks like a Lantern 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are you going to do to me this year? Acid Storm. The air tastes sour and burns the survivor's cracked lips. The sky cracks in great flashes, revealing spiraling black clouds. Finally it opens, dousing everything in acid rain. Roll a d10. Oh God. That first one there. Each returning survivor must archive a gear card of their choice. Let's try that lucky red die again. Oh man. Oop. Move it just a little bit up. Lantern 10. All right, so that die is retired 2 times with Lantern 10s. 6+. Some of the debris around the settlement becomes useful due to the strange effects of the storm. Add 1 scrap to the settlement storage. Okay, just showed you my settlement storage sheet. 1 scrap. Is that a strange resource? That's not on here. Are you serious? Broken lantern, right, is scrap. Is that why I'm having a hard time with my brain working? Yes. Maybe that's not the only reason I'm having a hard time with my brain working. All right, so Lantern Year 7. We got some more stuff on here. Lingering effects. The storm prevents music endeavors, but the storm inspires. +2 to the result of all art endeavors. Storm prevents music endeavors, so I can't do bone beats, right? And I don't have any... I think drums is the only innovation I have, well, so far, that I can spend endeavors on. I don't have nightmare training or cooking, I guess, yet, again. Oh man, you can gain founding stone starting gear if you have cooking. That's kind of interesting. You can gain the following ability, Acid Palms. Is that a fighting art? Oh no, it says it right here. Add 1d10. Well, I don't have nightmare training anyways, so we'll just leave Acid Storm open to remind us about this. Then we got to get Phoenix Feather. I'm just going to make the Phoenix a quarry. Is my guesstimation. Oxidation. Phoenix Feather. See the art. I will move it over. Phoenix Feather. A feather fallen... No, I read that backwards. A fallen feather fills the settlement with dread. The skies bubble and murmur as a dark presence tears through the atmosphere like a negative lightning bolt, sucking the air and energy from all who gaze upon it. A light rain begins. The survivors turn their eyes up to see a huge, iridescent feather slowly floating toward the ground. Their lantern lights reflect strange rainbows off the twisting feather. A primal fear takes root in the settlement. You may now hunt the phoenix. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to speak. They gain +1 courage and break the silence. Phoenix. Just mark the phoenix off on our quarries. What does break the silence have the opportunity to do? So on a 1, they could die. The nominated on a 2 through 5, if you have survival of the fittest, the survival gains +1 permanent evasion and honorable disorder on 4 or 5. On a 6 through 10, they gain the crazed fighting art, the hoarder disorder, and +1 courage from stashing the feather. Returning survivors gain +2 insanity. Hoarder disorder, I think, is bad, right? Don't they like steal a resource every turn or something? Or not every turn. What am I talking about? Turns. Every lantern year. Just trying to decide if I want to risk, because they're going to get +1 courage from speaking. Like Jerry. How do you get matchmaker? Matchmaker. Is matchmaker in this phase? It's bold. In the settlement phase is when you get matchmaker, if you can trigger it. Does anybody have... Oh, Newman has 2 courage. But matchmaker just triggers... You can use endeavors to trigger intimacy. It doesn't really negate the effect of survival of the fittest where you have to roll double. Hoarder, hoarder, hoarder. Whenever you're a returning survivor, archive 1 resource gained from the last showdown and gain +1 courage. I guess you're getting a courage for a resource, so that could get you up to see the truth. Is See the Truth, is that the white speaker stuff? No, or maybe that's White Secret. I can't remember. What was the other thing? Crazed fighting art. Crazed. On a perfect hit, gain +1 insanity. That's cool. So crazed is cool. Hoarder's not cool. Oh, honorable. You cannot attack a monster from its blind spot or if it's knocked down. Well, I think I will have Newman do it. I don't really care too much about that because I think he's going to have the bow. Because I got the sinew. So we will nominate all that just to pick someone to nominate. Let's nominate Newman to break the silence. It's a 3. So on a 3, the survivor shoos everyone away from the feather. Alone in the rain, they examine it. The nominated survivor gains +1 understanding and the tail feather phoenix resource. Ooh, what kind of resource is that? Is that a hide? Because I really needed another hide to do something else. Tail feather phoenix resource. Can I get to my phoenix stuff quickly? Watcher, Gold Smoke Knight, Kingsman Hand, Phoenix. Phoenix Feather. That's tail feathers. Yeah, tail feather. It is a hide. Ooh, cool. Yeah, so that might help with building something here. So we got to mark all this stuff off. So Newman got a courage from doing Break the Silence, which is going to trigger bold. He gets +1 understanding, which doesn't change anything. And the tail feather resource. Okay. Let's just go to bold real quick. In the settlement phase, Newman becomes a matchmaker. In this fleeting existence, every moment shared creates meaning. The bonds forged between survivors give you hope. Gain the following ability. Yeah, so matchmaker. And we roll. We got an 8. Gain +1 permanent strength. All right. Good job, Newman. Newman also has Red Fist, which is +1 strength tokens. If anybody knows, is Red Fist cumulative? I still have that question. If you have more than one survivor with Red Fist, do those strength tokens stack upon each other? Okay. Returning survivors didn't get any insanity or anything from that particular roll. Okay, so I needed another, so this hide resource was going to go here. So I think we're done with all that stuff. Update death count is nothing. Check milestone story events should be nothing. I don't think. And then we go to develop. The first thing I'm going to do, let's see, so this is an endeavor. This is an endeavor. This is innovate. Oh, 2 zoomed in now. So the first thing I'm going to do is innovate. So we're going to spin this endeavor and a monster organ, monster hide, and monster bone. Back into the deck. I really would like something that ups my survival limit here, so I can have a survival limit of 5 instead of 4. And I'll go with you and you. which I don't think I got. Well, I got sculpture again, which is art. Oh, Acid Storm would have been good with this. Well, so what does Shrine do? Maybe used once per settlement phase. Departing survivors gain an insanity. Or departing survivors add 1 to all their hit locations. On a 4+. That could be cool. Or we've got sculpture again. So I don't really know what these add. So sculpture adds pottery. Is that the only thing it adds? So we get sacrifice from shrines. So they both only add 1, it looks like. Yeah, well, at least pottery is a survival limit +1. So I think I'll take sculpture and then maybe figure out what fighting art I want to put on it at some point. Yeah, so we'll take sculpture and add pottery to that. Just double checking that that's everything. Home and hovel, family hovel. Pictograph, saga, heart, destiny. I think that's it. That gets added to the deck. Okay, so what I have planned to do, I'm getting dried acanthus from the fresh acanthus. That's a given. The catgut bow was a given. That's the whole reason I fought the lion again. So sinew and it's a bone and an organ. Almost positive. Or else I screwed up when I was setting up. 1 sinew and 1 bone. Yep. And I'm still marching towards finishing off the White Lion set. So I don't have the boots yet. And the boots are a white fur and a hide. So I've got white fur and curious hand to make the boots. I want to make the weapon crafter. So to make the weapon crafter, it's 3 bone and a hide. So I've got 1 of my spiral horns, or a spiral horn from storage, and great cat bone and lion claw. And then a question mark for the hide. So now we have a weapon crafter. And I think with this hide, I may actually make a counterweighted axe now. Here in just a second. Then we're going to make the leather worker also. The leather worker costs me 3 hide and an organ. So I had a pelt and a regular hide in storage. And a question mark that we just got. And then lion testes for the organ and the endeavor. So now we have the leather worker. So now Here's the question. Do I make a counterweighted axe, or do I make the barber surgeon? Organ, 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 hide. That'll leave me with the skull cap, with the skull. What does the skull cap hammer take? Is it a hide or an organ? Skull cap hammer is also a skull. Counterweighted axe, or just keep making the settlement better and opening stuff up. I'm gonna get the barber surgeon. If I get a whatever that, you need a perfect something in order to make the scavenger kit. I don't know, but I don't even have that yet. You need a scrap and a perfect hide to make the scavenger kit. The barber surgeon has trepanning on it. Nah, I'm gonna make a counterweighted axe. Who's gonna have that though? We got Qatar's Twilight Sword and Spear. Actually, I don't think I need the axe right now. It's good though. And I also need a down red affinity, which I can't do at the moment for the counterweighted axes thing to activate. So we're gonna go barber surgeon. 3 organs and a hide. So that's going to leave me with 2 love juice and 2 bone resources in storage. I mean, I don't think I really need to make anything else. Oh, you know what I was going to do actually? I was going to make another lucky charm. These are all used, so this goes over here, and we unlock. Where did I put barber surgeon? Right here. We unlock barber surgeon with this endeavor as well. So we're all done on endeavors. I think we did pretty good. We got the leather worker, we got the weapon crafter, barber surgeon. We got lots of locations now. Do I need another lucky charm? I mean, what kind of question is that, right? Of course you do. I'll use one of these love juices to make a lucky charm. So I will get that out of my binder and get my guys ready to go. I think, so I am 1 piece of armor away from completing the white lion set. I'm gonna do another level 2 lion. Hopefully I get some white, I just need 1 white fur. So my plan is to do that white lion, and then I'm probably after that going to hunt some more screaming antelopes to get hide for the new leather worker spot that I just got. To then try to get a leather set and a shield. I want to get a shield guy going. So, okay, let me clean this up, get the hunt ready. I'll show you the gear grids and everything right after this. Okay, I'm back. I actually forgot something kind of important. Newman and Uncle Leo and Jerry all have some age things they have to do. So, Uncle Leo hit the first age milestone. He's already got his Twilight Sword weapon proficiency, so we have to roll for him on here. 15 is gain 1 rand fighting art. That was close to getting a +1 permanent accuracy. Okay, so fighting art deck. For Uncle Leo. How about you? Orator of Death. Somebody has this already. Once per showdown, you can spend your action to have all non-death survivors gain +2 insanity. When you die, you encourage all survivors with your last words. Orator of Death. Okay, who else? Newman. So Newman's going to take bow for his weapon proficiency at the first age milestone, and we'll roll a 2. Gain +1 permanent evasion. Not really what our ranged character needs. A 20 would have been nice, but it's also nice to get those 1s out of the way. So we took the bow. Okay, and then Jerry got to the second age milestone. And I think Helen was like 1 away. Yeah, Helen's 1 away. Okay, so Jerry's going to roll here. The years sharpen your reflexes. Roll on the table below. 15 +1 permanent strength. That takes Jerry to 4 strength. Jerry has gotten lots of events that have given him just innate strength. So he is a pretty awesome fighter. So that's everything with age that I forgot. So I also wanted to show that Jerry did reach his Qatar weapon specialization. So when attacking with a Qatar, cancel reactions on the first selected hit location. That is awesome. And Uncle Leo does have the Twilight Sword weapon proficiency, which behaves a little differently, but it doesn't. You don't get any benefit till the second level. So he's only at level 1, so we don't even really need to look at it. All right, we need to set up the hunt event cards. All right, so 1, 2, right before Overwhelming Darkness, and 2 right behind. So those are the lion ones. And then my basics. We'll just throw 2 out there for now on those 2 empty spaces, and then if we unfortunately have to go any further, we still haven't done Overwhelming Darkness before. 1, 2. Okay, so I think we're ready for the hunt. Fighting arts can get put to the side. Should have got my characters out. Okay, we got a lion one. We'll have Jerry go. What did we get? Aromatic breeze. The hungry lion sniffs the survivor's musk on the wind. Move the white lion 1 space towards the survivors on the hunt board. If it moves into the survivor's space, the white lion ambushes the survivors. Okay, so now we're on the lion is on the Overwhelming Darkness space. Then we have to roll a random hunt event. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I guess it makes it shorter. Not knowing what Overwhelming Darkness is, maybe it's not as bad as the, or maybe the random stuff's not as bad as Overwhelming Darkness. Completely forgot about the random hunt events. I don't know why I put the book away. 67. Saliva pools. The ground ahead is pockmarked with pools filled with a gooey liquid. They bubble merrily and stink of disgusting meat. As the survivors move between them, they are overcome by waves of nausea. If any survivor has a sickle, they slice a few leaves from a nearby plant, and everyone uses them to plug their noses and mask the smell. All survivors gain +1 understanding. Okay, so that's understanding there for Jerry. That's the first one for for Uncle Leo, which is good because he can't use the dormant cloak if he has 3 understanding. 2 for Newman, and that's the first one for Helen. I'll show the gear grades and stuff when the showdown starts, I guess, since I forgot. Oh no, that's if they have a sickle. Darn it. Reading. It's kind of important. I was like, wait a minute, why does it say otherwise? Like, oh, if they have a sickle. Well, good thing I didn't go through the process of rolling like insight and stuff. Okay, otherwise each survivor rolls a d10. If the result is less than their survival, they continue on. Otherwise, they vomit into a nearby pool, suffering 1 event damage to the body. Before their eyes, the pool greedily dissolves their vomit. They gain +1 understanding. If any survivor has 3 plus understanding, they devise a way to use the pools. Each survivor may place 1 piece of gear in a pool, archive the gear, and gain the resources used to craft it, if any. Should I put the bone dagger in there? No. Okay, so we got to go through this. We'll just start over here with Jerry. If it's less than their survival, everybody has 4 survival from departing. Newman was close to only having 3, but he has the stone noses. Yeah, everybody's got 4, so we just go through. So Jerry got a 6. If the result is less than their survival, they continue on. Otherwise, they're going to vomit. All right, so take 1. What did I do with that pencil? 1 body event damage. And they're going to get that understanding. He's going to get that understanding right back that I erased. Uncle Leo. Ooh, it's less, so he's fine. Newman. Nope. Newman does not have any body armor, so that's going to be a light hit and an understanding. Helen is less than. Okay, good. So we're not going to put any. Only one person has 3 or more understanding. That's Jerry, and we're not going to do that thing. So next up is going to be. I'm using this one for Newman. White Lion Cub. Yeah, White Lion Cub. We'll slay the cub. It's an 8. Nothing happens. So the showdown doesn't begin, but I'm not going to forget the basic resource this time. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time I've drawn White Lion Cub. I mean, there's not a whole lot of White Lion hunt events. Question mark, question mark, question mark. That's good. All right. White Lion Cub done. I believe this is Helen. We'll go next, and it's just a random event. $19. The page flipped it. Exhalation of darkness. The survivors are enveloped in a steamy darkness that dims their lantern lights. They become separated from each other and hopelessly lost. If a survivor has the leader fighting art, they boldly stride into the clammy darkness and gather everyone. Otherwise, each survivor rolls a d10. Lowest scoring survivor becomes a straggler. I think Elaine is our leader, and she's not with us right now. Yep. All right. So we'll just go around. Jerry is a 2. Uncle Leo's a 10. The next one is Newman, is also a 2. And Helen is a 9. Okay, so Jerry, or is it with ties? Are they both? Or survivors in case of ties. Okay, so it's survivor, it's Jerry and Newman. Straggler. Each straggler rolls a d10. So Jerry gets a 4. Something unseen attacks you, suffer 1 brain event damage and 1 event damage to a random location. Okay, the head and the brain. He had 4 insanity. So head goes down to 1, insanity down to 3. And then Newman, a 1. You trip and fall into the bones of an ancient monster, smashing a piece of gear on the way down. Archive 1 gear of your choice from your gear grid. Well, I was going to show these later, but this is Newman's gear grid. So he's got the Clawhead Arrow, Lucky Charm, Cat Eye Circlet, Stone Noses. That was going to be... He doesn't actually have that survival yet. Oh. What did I roll? I think I rolled a 1 or a 2 or something. Bandages, Bone Dagger, and the Catgut Bow. The Bone Dagger and the Stone Noses are probably the easiest thing to craft. But I think I want that Insanity. I mean, the Cloth Armor, how many do I still have? I've got 2 other Cloth Armors. You can't craft the Cloth Armor. Whatever. The Cloth Armor's gone. That will be archived. I'm just going to throw it up out of the way over there. Okay, that's that hunt event. Now we go here for another random. $85. Test of Courage. Lava flows from the eyes of a huge grimacing stone face. Its gritted teeth hold a worn sword. If there's any survivor with 6+ courage, there's not. If no one contests their medal, group moves on with a feeling of inadequacy. If someone already has an adventure sword, no. Okay, so this is nothing. It's fine. Jerry. Prowling Lion. Are you kidding me? Well, we're going to have ground fighting in play. Again. And then we're going to fight the lion. The next one moves us into the lion. Okay, so... ground fighting. This is going to be very similar to the last showdown with the level 2 lion, where we can just set up however we want, I guess. So let's see what other terrain we get, so I can just set everything up. I've got one of the tall grass out here. Give me like Survivor Corpse or Monster Corpse or something where I can get some more stuff. One, so Acanthus plants and Bug Patch. And we need 10 basic, which is there's 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 12 of these. So these are the basic ones. Holy cow. Those kind of went everywhere. We'll just get 2 of them out. That one, that one. So those are the basic cards that will be in. Those are out. And we need 5 of these advanced cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them left. after ground fighting came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this will be our AI deck that I will shuffle up, and I'll shuffle up the hit location deck when I get the showdown set up. Okay, I think I'm ready to get this fight going. Okay, I think I'm ready to get started. We'll go through the gear grids real quick. They're not that changed. So Jerry has a full rawhide set, the guitar. He got added a dried acanthus. He's got bandages, and his lucky charm is activated. Uncle Leo, to his got added the White Lion boots. He's still going with the Twilight Sword. We're going to be pouncing with him until he gets to level 2 on the Twilight Sword. Then he doesn't have to worry about cumbersome anymore. We'll probably switch Jerry back to the lion armor then. Here is Newman. I showed Newman's a little bit already. Clawhead arrow and a cat eye circlet activating the lucky charm. Stone noses, bandages, catgut bow, and bone dagger. So no armor at all on Newman down here. And then we've got Helen. Hers is, I think, exactly the same. So she's got a lucky charm activated. She's got the spear. She's one away from spear specialization. Now, I kind of forgot how hurt she got in the last one. She's got a contracture in her arm, a broken rib, and a broken leg. So her movement is 3, and she's got -1 accuracy. So she's here to take hits, basically. I should have swapped her out probably, and I forgot all about that until I was putting her her armor on. And then I forgot again when we went out to the hunt, so I kind of screwed that up. So I think I'm set up. Again, ground fighting's in play, so we can just kind of do whatever and get set up however we want. So I'm just going to get these resource things done and out of the way first. I've kind of gone with a little offset on the tall grass because I'm going to move everybody up and fight. They're going to be up here on this side of the lion at the beginning. So if he does any of those weird like run away from threats, he'll run down this direction first. So then maybe we have another grass in play down here. I don't know. But all right, let's just go through and do these rolls. So acanthus plant number 1 is a 3. Find nothing. Acanthus plant number 2 is a 2. Suffer an arm damage. Okay, that's Jerry's suffering an arm damage. I'll archive all this stuff in just a second. And then Newman's up there with the bug patch. That's not Newman. Uncle Leo's up there with the bug patch. Got a 10. Gain 1 random vermin resource. Basic. Okay, vermin. Some stone faces would have been nice with my new bow. Or a stone face, at least. How about this one? Lonely Ant. Archive this to swap your insanity and survival values. Newman. That's kind of interesting. Lonely Ant. I don't think I've had that one before. Okay, so this is fine. I can go over here. Just take this stuff off. I mean, they're only going to stay on for a second, but I mean, I made the terrain. I think I said that last time too, so I'm going to use it, dang it. My bug patch looks really cool with the color shifting paint. I don't know if this is going to show it off very well, but as you can see, the color shifting on his eyes, not so well on the wings. Here you can kind of see it. But I really like the color shifting blue and purple on the eyes on the bug patch. Came out nice. That's half of this game, right? For some people, is the painting. the hobby aspect. So now we would move, I mean, this ground fighting is kind of weird. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Uncle Leo's going to want to pounce. I think I'm going to have Jerry come in on the blind spot and attack. And Newman with the catgut bow. Where should Newman go with catgut bow? Maybe into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because then he's not going to run down this way. So how about just back here next to Jerry? Over here. So we'll also shuffle the AI deck. Now let me move this down, sorry. Shuffle the AI deck, and then on one of the turns also we would Rawhide Headband. But hopefully these two cards will go away. That one was upside down. Hopefully these two cards will go away. So we got Grasp and Claw, closest threat facing in range, closest survivor in range. Closest, I mean, just in case we'll put that there. But more importantly, it's this hit location deck that we would Cat Eye Circle it on one of our turns. So Clawhead ammo is 1 speed. We don't have any extra accuracy. Somebody has extra accuracy. That might be Elaine. That might be a good person to put in as our bow person. Okay, so Cat Eye Circlet, 1, 2, 3. At least it's not the trap sitting in the top here. Failure. The White Lion jumps back without turning. Move the monster 1 space directly away from the attacker. Okay. Beast, Scapular Deltoid. Full move the monster forward. Suffer grab. Reflex, full move the monster forward. Cancel all hits. So let's put the reflex on the bottom. Who has a lot of luck? Jerry has a lot of luck. So we should remember that we on our best chance of getting a crit probably on that 3rd hit. Okay, I think we're just going to start our turn. We're going to have Newman go with the Clawhead Arrow and try to get the evasion token. So the Clawhead Arrow is 1 speed, 6+. We got a 9. So we hit. If you hit the monster, it gets a -1 evasion token. And now we need to see the ground fighting goes away when you wound it. But this has, the Clawhead Arrow has 6 strength. Newman has 2, so that's 8. And its toughness is 10. Is that right? Toughness 10 for level 2, yep. So this is 2+. So we got a 5, it's not going to crit. Oh wait, I got to draw the hit location. It has the failure. It has a failure on it. White Lion jumps back without turning. Move the monster 1 space directly away from the attacker. Oh wait, Jerry has guitar specialization. He can ignore a reflex. He can ignore that reflex when attacking. Cancel reactions on the first selected hit location. Yes, 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 yes. So Jerry's going to go next. Okay. So we wound. We'll take an AI card into the wounds. Ground fighting goes away. And That's Newman. I don't want to surge with Newman because I want to get that one hit location out of the way with Jerry, right? Okay, so Newman's done. Jerry will go. He's going to move here. I'm picking this spot so that hopefully if the lion goes after our tank, he'll move like this, and then I'm not next to it. But then things have to line up perfectly with the AI deck, right? Going to the closest thread. Well, we'll probably just dash. All right, so Jerry moves in. Qatars are two speed. This is going to be 6+ in the blind spot. We got a 6 and a 3. So he only hit once. So we're getting this failure 1. When attacking with the Qatar, cancel all reactions on the first selected hit location. So it doesn't really matter what the reaction is here, even if we fail. Jerry's got 3 + 4 is... Oh, I also forgot. Everybody gets a +1 strength token because of Newman's Red Fist. That's right. +1 strength, +1 strength, +1 strength, +1 strength. You get a strength. So we're sitting at 4, 8, 9 strength. That's probably going to be a crit because Qatars are deadly, and yes, we have a lucky charm, so that's a crit. The trauma of the impact fractures the White Lion's shoulder. White Lion gains -1 movement token. So movement down to 6. That's a wound. We're going to go ahead and surge. I don't need to, but I'd like to get that reflex out of there. Jerry has Rawhide, a complete set. 5, no. So down to 3. We're still in the blind spot. Qatars is going to be 6+. We got a hit. Nothing on a perfect hit. No. Okay, so we have this reflex 1, but with our Qatar specialization, we're going to ignore that. We got another crit. White Lion's tail is destroyed, ruining its finely tuned balance. The White Lion gains -1 accuracy token. Gain 1 lion tail. White Lion resource. Lion tail. Jerry should just be surging all the time. It appears. So that's Jerry and Newman done. Newman's got our cat eye circlet, so we can't look again. Did I move the wound? I did not. There's only 2 in there, and there should be 1 from the arrow and 2 from Jerry. There's something that I'm forgetting. Oh, -1 accuracy token for the lion. He's got -1 evasion too. I forgot that. So, well, I guess Jerry was hitting on everything but everything but a 1. Yeah, the clawhead arrow gave him the -1 evasion. So who's going to be next? It's going to be Uncle Leo. Oh, I got to mark that Jerry hit with the Qatar. Newman has not hit with the bow yet, I guess is how this works, because it was the clawhead arrow, right? I guess that kind of makes sense. So Uncle Leo's going to pounce with a move of 3. It's a 1 speed. Oh wait, should Jerry dash? Oh wait. I don't need to do it right now. There's a flow on the cunning card. That's right. Yep. So Uncle Leo pounces. It's a speed of 1. He's got 1 level, so it's an 8. Why didn't I go to the back? I guess it's fine, because if I go here, I will definitely have to dash if the lion goes after her. With pouncing, I get +1 accuracy. Right? Okay, so I start at an 8. I get +1 for my pounce with the White Lion Gauntlet. That's a 7. And then the evasion, -1 evasion makes it a 6. And that 2 is a miss. Let's surge. Go down to 3. That's a 3. That's another miss. That's a bummer. So Helen is the only one that hasn't gone yet. She could attack from there and also Rawhide Headband if she surged. Yeah, let's attack. So King Spear is 2. It's going to be 5+ because of the -1 evasion. That's 2 hits. 1, 2. Failure is perform basic action targeting the attacker, and failure is instinctively strike back. Basically perform basic action. These are both basic action against the attacker. Which one are we going to do first? We'll just go in this order. So her to hit this guy. He hasn't lost. He doesn't have a -1 toughness. Yeah, he's got an evasion, so that's to hit. That's right. 3, 4, 5 strength. So this is 5+ to hit. I mean, sorry, to wound. 7, okay, that's a wound. And she's hit with the spear, or she's wounded with the spear, sorry. And then still 5+, 2, so that's a failure. Instinctively strike back, the White Lion darts forward, targeting the attacker. And does the basic action. Okay, so basic action is 3 speed because he's got +1 speed token. It starts at 2+. She has 3 evasion plus the grass is 5, so that's 7+. He's got -1 accuracy is 8+. Wow, 2 hits, are you kidding me? What's the damage going to be? It's going to be 2 damage. At least there's no grab or anything on this. Both hands. We'll dodge 1. So we get our survival back. Yes, we rolled a 10. And we take 2 to the arms location. Because he has a +1 damage token. Okay. So now, do I just risk? I'm going to move. I'll move to here. She hasn't done her movement yet. Because I won't be adjacent for cunning if I'm right there. Do I surge to Rawhide Headband? Or do I just take it in stride that it's likely going to be her and attack again? I think I attack again. With this -1 evasion, this is 5+, 2 speed with the spear, 2 hits. We got the trap. Oh, wait. Did I roll to see if I got my survival back? I think that was on the dodge. I need... This is a surge survival. Yes, I got the survival back. Okay, he moves here. I'm doomed, right? I have to remember this. I always screw this up. I'm doomed right now. So I can't spend survival on this attack, but it should still be 8+. So 8+ or 7+. There's going to be one hit. So I think I have to take this because I can't dodge because it's a trap. To the body. Yep. 2 damage there. Okay, now I need to dash. It's just where do I dash to? If I want to get set up for next turn. For her to be the target. See if I get the survival back. I do, it's a 7. I gotta shuffle the hit location deck. Where should she go with her dash? I mean, maybe just step backwards? So that she's still in the grass in case when she attacks, you know, she fails and gets targeted again. Wait, no, she's not going to dash yet. He still has to take his turn. And he could step forward. Right? He still has to take his turn. That's at the end of his turn. Yeah, all that attacking was during her turn. I might have screwed up dodging on that other reaction also. Now I can't remember. Okay, I probably screwed that up so that she probably actually has more damage on her arms. I don't remember for sure. Okay, his turn. Bat around, closest threat facing in range. Okay, it's going to be her. So 5+. She's got 5, so this is like lantern 10s, I guess, is the only way it's going to hit. 1, 1, 2. He missed. Now she'll do that dodge, or I'm sorry, that dash to go back there during the flow on the cunning. Just had to take it a little out of order. Okay, so now it's our turn again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder, do we cat eye circlet? Let's cat eye circlet the hit location deck with Newman. Soft belly, beast ribs. If the attacker has +3 understanding, they gain a survival, and then a reflex. Full move the monster forward in a straight line. I want that to be on the bottom and have Jerry ignore that one. Hopefully. So now we'll move. 1, 2. I think it's fine for us to be here. And then we'll shoot with our bow. The bow is 2 speed, 7+. He's got -1 evasion, so 6+. 1 hit. Beast Ribs. We don't have 3+ understanding, so... Oops, sorry, it's not up far enough. Okay, so with the bow, it's got 3. He's got +1, that's 4. He's got 2 over there. That's 6 strength. It's got 10 toughness, so we're looking at 4s. And I rolled a 1. All right. I actually had to surge to do that. Sorry. I didn't say it, but that was my plan, because I cat-eye circled it and then shot the bow. We didn't wound, so we don't get to mark off our proficiency thing there. So, I really want Jerry to go next. So Jerry's going to go 1, 2, no, shoot. 1, 2, 3. To here. So Jerry's got the Katars. 7+, blind spot is 6+, -1 evasion is 5+. Double 2s. We'll surge. Do we get it back? Yes, we do. Same thing. A 9 and an 8. Okay. So we have to do the beast tail first because it has to be the first one we pick. To ignore. Let's just see if this is anywhere close. That's another crit. Because of Jerry's a luck machine. The white lion's tail is destroyed. This is the same one, but it's not a persistent injury. Is there even another tail in here? There's not another tail. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Well, it gets another -1 accuracy token. That's critical. So it's at -2 accuracy. We got to move this wound over. And we ignore the reflex because of our Katar specialization. And then here, we got a 2. Is that going to hit? We have 3, 4, 8. 10 minus 8 is 2+. It's still a hit. Or I'm sorry, it's still a wound. That's all fine and wonderful. Okay, so now Uncle Leo is going to go with his movement 1, 2. Or that's a dash, sorry. That's a dash. Down to 2 survival. Now he's going to pounce into the blind spot. 1 speed. 4, I don't think is going to do it. It's 8, 7, 6, 5. It's 1 off. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's surge. I'm trying to get these Twilight Sword levels. I don't think I hit last time. I mean, I don't think I wounded last time. Oh no, with Twilight Sword you would wound, right? All right, that's going to do it with an 8. Hit location card is Beast's Femur, so it's not anything crucial. And we got all kinds of strength, but not a lot of luck over here. No luck, actually, over here for Uncle Leo. But that is another wound. And that's going to be a Twilight Sword weapon proficiency level. And we'll see about dashing out of the danger zone later. Now we might just step away and bone dart the rest of the time. So now the question is Helen. I think I'll Rawhide Headband with her. Should I attack first and then surge the Rawhide Headband? Let's attack first. I mean, we got the spear. What do I do with all them dice? I put them back over here. It's 6 plus. -1 evasion is 5 plus. Oh crap, she's got -1 accuracy, so it's still 6 plus. I probably screwed that up earlier, but okay, we'll see. Okay, 2 misses. I'm gonna rawhide headband with, I'm gonna surge with her first. It's an 8, so I guess I don't need to leave this up here. It's an 8, so she gets her survival from the surge. Let's look at top 2 AI cards. Closest threat facing in range with Chomp. It's 1 speed, 2 plus accuracy. And then Bloody Claw. Bloody Claw is terrible, so I want to do Chomp. I want him to execute Chomp. I'm trying to figure out the dance around the tall grass with trying to avoid the cunning. But maybe just can't. I don't want to get grabbed. That's not going to be good. Our turn is done. So Chomp is closest threat facing in range. It's going to be Helen, so it's going to take a step into the grass. We've got 1 speed, but he's got a +1 speed token, so that's going to be 2. 2 plus, and she's got 5 evasion, so these are 7 pluses. 6 and an 8, so that's 1 hit. It'd be 2 damage to the head location. And that's going to be it, actually. There's no like bleed or grab or anything. We're just going to take it because we've got 2 armor up there still. And she's still got 4 survival, but it's good to just keep it, right? She is getting really low on armor. She's only got waist and legs left. Then it goes to Cunning. And we have to dash. We get our survival back. We could just attack from here, but we might as well just move back in next turn, right? We attack, and then move in case it wants to run forward or something. Anyway, it's our turn. I think I'll just do the same thing. So let's cat eye circle it just to make sure there's no trap or anything. So Newman is going. Okay, no trap. We got failure, perform basic action. Failure, move the monster forward in a straight line, and then fuzzy groin. Let's do fuzzy groin first. And then full move monster forward in a straight line. He's got 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna guess we could dash. If we miss, the bow's not great. Let's do fuzzy groin on top. The bow's not great as far as strength yet, I don't think. We got 7 plus. It's got -1 evasion, so that's 6 plus on 2 speed. With we have to again surge to do this attack. We're still within range. Down to 2 survival. We do have the lonely ant on Newman also. 3 and a 1 are both misses. All right. Who's going to go next? I think we'll have Jerry come in here. Although the Twilight Sword probably wouldn't fail either. Or should we just stay out and Bone Dart? So let's do Jerry. So Jerry's moving into there. The Katars is 2 speed. It's going to be 6 plus for that. 5 plus for the -1 evasion. 2 and a 4. Let's surge, see if we get our, no, we don't get it back, so he's down to 2. Again with 5 pluses, a 4 and a 3. Perfect. Good job, Jerry. The only thing is that Uncle Leo would have to, he could dash. He's got 1 survival left. He wouldn't be able to dash away if he needs to dash away for cunning. Bone Darts is range 6. We've already hit with the Twilight Sword. It's just those failure reactions are what kind of suck. Let's just do it. So we'll dash. No, the lion might not move. The cunning is terrible. I think we'll just stay here and throw some Bone Darts. It's going to be 6+ because of the -1 evasion. It's a 3. I think that's going to be it for Uncle Leo. So now Helen again. Jerry should have dashed, I guess, out. Okay, whatever. So Helen is 6+ because of her accuracy negative and the evasion. So because we got spear, we're fine where we are. So 6+. That's 2 hits. So we're gonna do this fuzzy groin first. Toughness 10. She's got 3, 4, 5 strength. 5 strength. That's an 8. She's only got +1 luck. So that's not a crit, but it's still a wound. That gets rid of that bloody claw thing. That's fine. Everything's fine. Now we go to this one. And we got a 4, so that's going to be a failure. Perform basic action. So it's going to want to move to here. And she's not in the grass. So its basic action is now going to be 3 speed. He's got -2 accuracy though. So that starts him out at 4, and she's got 3 inherent, so that's still 7 pluses. So that's an 8. Now this is where she can't dodge, right? Because it's her turn. That's how this works. It's her turn, so she can't dodge that. To the body. It's going to be heavy, so she's going to be knocked down. Now, I think I will have she hasn't moved yet. So is her turn over, or if she gets encouraged, can she still move? You can encourage on somebody else's turn. So I don't see why I shouldn't be able to encourage her to stand up and then she can move. So who's going to... I think I'll have Jerry try to encourage because he can roll. See if he gets it back. He got a 9. He does get it back. So she gets to stand up, and then she can move back into the grass. Okay, that's our turn. Now it's his turn. We draw an AI card. Closest threat facing in range is the target, first target with power swat. So now she's got 5 evasion. So what is this? Speed 1, 2+. He's got -2 accuracy, so that's 4+. So these are 9 pluses. 4 and a lantern 10. She will dodge whatever the lantern 10 is. She gets her survival back. Then she's gonna, it goes to cunning. Both her and Jerry have to dash. So she's gonna dash first. She gets her survival back. Jerry's gonna dash. He gets his survival back. And then cunning goes and doesn't do anything. Okay, our turn. Do I just keep doing the same thing? Let's cat eye circle it first. I know what this one is. Since I know what that one is, it's a failure reaction that would move the line in a straight line, I think. And the bow, 3, 4, 5, 6. The bow hits on 4 pluses. Maybe I just have Jerry go first, and then we can cat eye circle it down the hit location deck. Jerry moves. Attacks with the guitars. It's 6, 5 pluses in the blind spot. That's 2. Okay, so the lion swats back, perform basic action targeting the attacker. We'll do this one first, and we can ignore the reaction on this one. He's got all kinds of strength, so let's just roll. That's actually a crit because he's a luck machine. The trauma of the impact fractures the white lion's shoulder. White lion gains -1 movement, so it's down to 5 movement. Okay, that's a wound. And then this next one is a 6, so that's going to be a wound. No crit. We've got 2 cards left in there and like 3 in the discard. So Jerry's going to surge to attack again. We're going to take our chance. He does not get his survival back. So Jerry's down to 1 survival. Jerry's got that extra dodge. I mean, he could be a good tank too. So we're surging. These were 5 pluses, and we missed. That's fine. Everything's fine. Now let's... Oh, almost dropped a die on the floor. Now let's do the cat eye circlet and the bow character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll cat eye circlet first. No trap, but there's an impervious location here. And a wound reaction. Cats hate this. Monster's very upset. Attacker gains priority target token. That sucks. Impervious also sucks. This one is the monster roars triumphantly, roll a d10. The attacker gains a brain damage. He's got 3 insanity. I don't know, let's push the impervious one down, I guess. Priority target token would be bad for Newman, though. Let's do it like this. Then we will surge to shoot. He doesn't have any opportunity to try to get survival back. So down to 1 survival. What are we looking at here? Catgut bow is 7 plus. He's got -1 evasion, so that's 6 plus. 9 and a 4. And I believe this was a 4 plus. Ooh, I rolled a 9. Oh, and I have a luck charm. Sweet. Critical wound. The blow destroys the white lion's jaw. Roll a d10. On a result of 5+, the white lion's jaw flies off its face. It does not. A 1. I think it's the same thing that happened last time. It's still a permanent injury, though. Or persistent, or permanent, whatever it says. Let's just move the tall grass down that way. Now we got to do a wound. Okay, the impervious hit location is next, so we don't want to throw... Oh, it's not a dense location. Oh wait, I got to mark that we wounded with the bow. Everybody has wounded with their weapon proficiency weapons. We're not in a... We are in a pounce location. Okay, we're going to risk it. Uncle Leo's going to go. 1, 2, 3. There was an impervious... No, there was a wound and an impervious on there, wasn't there? Uncle Leo's got all kinds of armor, though. I think this should be okay. Famous last words. 8+, 7+ with the -1 evasion. It's only a speed 1. Okay, we missed. And now I'm in a dumb spot. That was probably dumb. I'm not going to surge because I probably have to dash away from there. Yep, I'm probably going to have to dash away from there. All right, Helen. It's a 6. It's a 5+ with the King Spear because of the lion's evasion problems. We got a perfect hit, which does nothing. It's the impervious hit location. But we could try to crit still. We got a 7, it's not a crit. So it does nothing. We're going to surge. We did not get it back. So she's down to 3. Nine to 3 is 1 hit. So this is the wound, get a priority target token. And she gets a 7, so that's going to be a wound. This is good. We want her to be the priority target. It's not going to be a crit. That's the last card in the AI deck. There are 4 cards in the discard. Oh yeah, stupid ground fighting. I moved the wound over. Oh, priority target token. That's what I was trying to remember. So she doesn't even really need to worry about her positioning because she's priority target. So let's just end our turn. She's already in grass. Lion will just take a step forward. Probably, I mean, I don't remember what these cards are. I don't think these are that bad. Except stupid ground fighting. She already surged, so I can't like rawhide headband. Let's see what he's gonna do. Power swat. So he's already got his target. This is okay because it's a speed 1. So he'll take a step forward. So speed 2, the accuracy, because he's got -2, becomes 4+, and she's got 5 evasion in the grass, so these are 9s. He's looking for 9s. 4 and a 5, he missed. 9 total, but he missed. But now we do need to worry about, priority target's gone, about cunning. So, if we dash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets me 3 into there. That's the last of Uncle Leo's survival. So going in with another pounce is probably only something I'm going to want to do if the lion's almost dead. And she's just going to dash to there, I guess, to avoid the cunning. Does she get her survival back? She does not. I gotta stop these dice bouncing off my models. It's down to 2 survival. Okay, our turn. Am I worried about the trap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our bow is in the perfect distance. There's not a whole lot of AI cards left. So we'll cat eye circle it first. Newman's only got 1 survival left, so we can only do this double thing one more time. Okay, there's no trap. Strike at the monster's throat. Failure, it would jump backwards 1 space away from the attacker and wound. Basic action targeting the attacker. So I want this one to kind of be Jerry, so Jerry can ignore this wound probably. So I guess we'll do it this order, and I'll just put them over there when they come up. Now let's surge with the bow. 2 speed, 6+ because of his -1 evasion, 5 and a 7, okay? So our first one is no reactions or anything. Let's see if this is anywhere close. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6 strength on 4 toughness is 4 pluses. Yeah, so that's a wound. Please be ground fighting that just went into the dump. Now we want Jerry to go 1, 2, 3, 4 back here. With our Katars, 2 speed back there is 6+, -1 evasion is 5+, 9 and 10. So we're going to do this wound one first, so we can ignore it with our specialization. And he's got 4. He's got 8 speed or 8 strength on a 6 is a wound. So we move an AI card, and we ignore that reaction with our specialization. Now we've got Beast's Ear. 6 is another wound. So we've got all kinds of strength. He's got 1 card left. We don't know what the hit location deck has in store for us. That's fine. Jerry will surge. No, he's going to keep his survival in case he needs to dash away from cunning. Can we kill it this turn? I think we probably can. So Uncle Leo's going to pounce as long as we can avoid the trap, right? An 8's going to hit because our Twilight Sword with the -1 evasion is 7+ to hit. It's not the best hitting thing right now. So we draw 1 hit location. We got Strange Hand. This thing has all kinds of strength. The Twilight Sword has all kinds of strength on it. Oh, I rolled a 1. That's a miss. Instinctively striking back, the White Lion's oddly human hand darts forward. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. Not good. 3 speed, and we can't dodge, right? We have no survival. Accuracy here is 4+. Uncle Leo's got 2 evasion, so 3 at 6 pluses. We got a 1, a 6, and a 10. Did I say 6+? So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so that's 2 hits on Uncle Leo. Waist and head. And these are 2 damage. So the waist is going to go to light wound. And the head goes down to 1 armor. Anything but that auto miss would have been nice there, Uncle Leo. We can't surge because we have no survival. It's going to be up to Helen. want to get this done, so she's going to move here into the blind spot. So that's going to be 5 plus minus 1 evasion is 4 pluses, 2 speed is only 1 hit. Okay, it's not the trap, but this is not great if we miss. All right, so we've got 4, 5. She doesn't wound very easily. Oh no. Full movement forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits now to range. Any survivors passed over suffer grab. So Uncle Leo is going to suffer grab. Full move is only 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocked down in front. Place the target knockdown in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level. So 2 damage. Is that like 1 hit location, I guess? To the head. Uncle Leo's got 1 armor on the head. And he's already knocked down. So he would be knocked down again. It's already moved. The question is, do I dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and try that again? I think I do. I want her to be closest. So does she get the dash back? She does. Now we're going to surge to attack. She does not get that back, so she's down to 1. All right. 3 and an 8 is only 1 hit. Okay, good. This one doesn't have a failure reaction or anything on it. And I believe she was at a 5 plus. That's an 8. She needs a 9 to crit. Okay, so that's its last AI card. Oh, bummer. So Uncle Leo's going to get targeted here again. Does he have Dried Acanthus? He does have Dried Acanthus. Did we get 1 Acanthus? No, we screwed up our rolls on the Acanthus plants, didn't we? Okay, it's the lion's turn. The lion's basic action says closest survivor in field of view. Oh, you know what? Uncle Leo is going to suffer cunning. Yeah, Uncle Leo's going to have cunning. He's going to have a cunning problem. Oh well, we have to take it. Because closest survivor in field of view. Field of view is everything but the blind spots. So her being there, she's not in field of view, so I have to pick Uncle Leo. So this is going to be 3 speed, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus. The -1 accuracies are helping. I might have screwed those up earlier. Did I count those? Yeah, I counted them. It's 4. He's got 2 evasion. It's only 6 plus. Sorry. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus. 2 hits. And we have no survival to dodge. Feet and head. So the feet go down to 0 armor. Thank you for the new lion boots. The head would be a severe injury. When you suffer a severe injury, ignore it and archive this card instead. Do I have to do that before I roll or after I roll? What could I get on the head? Well, I mean, obviously you could just completely die, but is there something that would be not so bad? Random disorder, blind, deaf, intracranial hemorrhage is terrible. Shattered jaw, destroyed tooth. We're just going to archive our Dried Acanthus. to ignore the severe injury we would take from the head hit. Okay, but now we have to go to Cunning. At the end of each monster's turn, monster extends its claws. Helen has to dash. She does not get her survival back, so she's done with survival. We just got to do one more hit to this thing. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, I want him to run that way. 4, 5. 4. Oh, wait, that's not a threat, so the lion's going to run that direction. I kind of want it to run down this way. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. 5. So now all running away from threats should be this direction. Okay, it's going to grab Uncle Leo. Full move the drawing directly away from all threats. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the edge of the board. Uncle Leo gets brought down here. He's going to stay knocked down. He's going to stay knocked down because he just got knocked down again. Let's make our board pretty again. But then suffers 1 damage per monster level. So let's roll this. Body. Okay, good. He's got 2 armor on the body. We got lucky with that roll, I think. That damage roll. So we don't have a whole lot of survival to be dashing around and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute, her movement is only 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was here. 1, 2. Crap. I think that changes things. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. Well, I could have made her possibly the target. Oh, well, I'm just going to play it like that. I totally forgot her movement was only 3. She hasn't really moved too far on the board. I mean, she started like right here. Anyways, 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could shoot from there. So we'll have Newman go first. Wait, nope, I'm not even going to worry about Newman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Newman's just going to cat eye circlet for 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. So we'll put the trap at the bottom. Good thing I did that. Then Jerry, well, Jerry's got 1 survival left. He's going to dash. Does he get it back? He does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His regular movement into the blind spot. Attack with Katars is 6, 5 plus. That's 2 hits. I will choose to do this one first, so I can ignore this failure reaction. But he's got all kinds of strength, and we rolled a 3. But he's got 8 strength. Minus the 10 is 2 plus. Lion dead. Okay. Got a little close at the end there. So now I think I just need the basic resources and the lion resources. And the only thing I came here for was 1 white fur. 4 basic and 6 white. Ugh, lion. 6 white lion. Just want white fur. Let's go out. And I can move this stuff to make some more room to see cards and stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we got a perfect Oregon. Is that what we need to make the scavenger kit, maybe? Or is it perfect hide? I don't know, but that's cool. And we got some scrap. That's nice. Here we go, White Lion deck. We've got 1 lion tail out. That's it so far. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, white fur. And 6. All right, so with this stuff, I will craft the last piece of the lion gear. We'll probably switch Jerry back into the lion gear. I don't think anybody's going to cross an age event. 1, 2. Oh yeah, Helen will. And we're going to get a spear specialist out of this. So yeah, there'll be some great stuff to look at the beginning of the next one. Okay, kind of another... Now this should be sub 2-hour video. I'm pretty sure I missed some stuff with especially with the movement and stuff. There's a lot to keep track of, but okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying everything I put up on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.